So going to see this Philly individual trying to lay down the law and doing so with the Keyblade of Sora. And Yaka going in with the Corrin. Certainly a lot of good Corrin material to work off of, considering a top 10 player in the world plays Dragon Marth. But we are going to see if L.A.W. I mean, you do have some good examples of Sora gameplay as well. That was not always the case, but this character is, I don't know if viable is the correct word, but you can certainly do damage with it.
I feel like Sora is definitely a viable character. It's just the fact that, like, Sora doesn't really have that many reps anymore, but maybe Law will be the one to, like, I guess, mark down that road. Let's see here.
It would be interesting to see. I'd like to see that, because Law is definitely a good cat. One of those people who really tried to grind his way up through the bracket, especially on Friday nights over in Hatboro, Pennsylvania. My good friend over at I guess Adventure Bears now. I mean, Bears just in general. It changes its name so often. You know what I mean? But yeah, Yaka at the same time, a representative of the MBS crew that is ever so prominent in New Jersey, is going to get first blood drawn in their favor. 3 stocks to 2 now for the Corrin.
I feel like this matchup is definitely going to be in like Corrin favor here, because they do have very similar ranges. But you have to realize the speed at which Corrin is going to be able to like throw out those moves and be able to she has less recovery lag, I guess is the best way to say it. Like, Sora's really floated, like him being able to throw out those short hop aerials, there's a lot of lag behind them. So being able to just sort of whiff stuff pretty quickly is going to be a lot better for here.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're talking about how there's similar it has more of it. That's just the long and the short of it. It is going to be I'd say maybe a war of attrition, maybe isn't the correct word, but at the very end that if it comes down to a battle of spacing, you have to put it to the Corrin on paper, and certainly it could wind up that way in bracket away from taking game number 1.
Yeah, not looking too great for Law here. Still definitely not out of the cards yet. I mean, Sora, if we've seen any top players like Kameme pull something crazy like this, I think it's definitely possible for other Soras to do it as well, especially with those like Nair loops and Fair 1, Fair 2, F smash. Like, there's so many combos this character has access to, but right there, barely missing the Nair 1 F smash. Still, definitely not out of it just yet, but that made his journey a lot harder.
Going to see now if maybe Law has an answer in the cards, or if Yaka is going to run away with this. But each tick of damage that you scoop, every down tilt that you wind up getting scooped up with, that is going to be just a little bit of time that's ticking off of the clock like sand in an hourglass. You do not want to give any of that up, but Law is going to fight the tides of time at 96%. Could Law's time be running out in this game?
Not looking too great, especially as Sora, one of the lightest characters in the game, too.
Right.
It's not looking too great, but it's still definitely possible. I mean, combo character with Rage is nothing to scoff at.
I mean, the fact that you can get scooped so easily, and the fact that the down tilt has 2 scoop, you really do not want to be put in the air, because then you're just getting battered around like a beach ball at a concert, and that's just never going to work out in favor of the ball. And it looks like the ball just got popped. Game number 1 going to Iyaka, beautifully caught out on the jump at the ledge. Sometimes you can get hit up with the it's painful when you get hit up with something like down tilt that pops you up, but it's even worse when it happens on your own volition. And you got to think that Law is going to be shunted away from jumping at ledge as a result of such a pickup by you.
Not looking. Game 1 didn't go quite according to plan, but I definitely do feel like it's possible. I mean, like I said before, this matchup may be Corrin favor, but it's definitely not like unwinnable or anything. It's still close to even, I would feel like.
It does make you wonder, but we are going to see Lakia, this Corrin coming out from Rutherford, New Jersey. He strips out for Lakia, and I'm assuming that this is I'm going to make the assumption that this is not a lowercase L, but an uppercase I, and I'm going to be asking.
I was confused about the same thing, actually. I didn't know. I'll take your judgment. I'm pretty sure it's a Yaka.
Yeah, Iakia,
Lakia.
we do apologize if we just wound up botching your pronunciation, but then again, I'm not that sorry. Your name's confusing. Good pin, however. Law but getting confused pretty easily. I mean, dude, this no matter how you spell it, Law's having a hard time fighting it.
I mean, one of Sora's, I feel like, biggest weaknesses is getting ledge trapped, and putting that against a character like Corrin, that pin is going to be really difficult to deal with. Pretty much just an instant, like, Falcon knee two-framing you is nothing, like... It's nothing to scoff at. It's going to be really dangerous to go up against that Nair 1 up air. Not going to kill just yet, but still... Oh, there it is, getting the first stock. There we go.
See now, yeah, this 3 stocks to 2, and that's going to be quickly evened up. But then again, it's a little bit of wind in the sails for Law, who's been having trouble trying to find a foothold. I mean, he's been losing a lot of neutral interactions. You really do just have to hang on to the fact that you can do nearly 70% damage off of a combo if you really play it right. But Lakia, to their credit, has been is doing a great job of DIing out of Law's combos.
Yeah, hasn't really gotten, like... Right there, getting hit by a lot of the combo starters, but not really getting hit by any of the finishers, so he's not going to have to worry about the stock that much, it feels like.
I have been informed that it is, in fact, a lowercase L, so thank you for that. And I do apologize for the first 2 games of mispronunciation, but what can we say? Lowercase L going for an uppercase W here in this second round matchup, but still needing to get that second stock. Almost does so with a range of that back air. Law nearly succumbing to it as a result, but still piling on a decent amount of damage, 88.4%. Could be kill range soon enough, but Law knowing to make himself scarce. But for how long can you do so when you have the blade of Corrin intact? Mid-air pin going to take the stock.
Yeah, like I said, that pin is going to be really difficult for a character like Sora to deal with, especially right there. That down air setting him straight into the arms, or rather the pin of Corrin right there. And right now, it is not looking too good for Law. Looks like Lakia is bringing things back pretty well here. But it's still definitely possible. With a character like Sora, again, those edge guarding, those combos, it's still not out of the question just yet.
Lakia now trying to find a victory and has Law up against the ropes. This has been the Achilles heel, getting him that ledge. You do not want to be popped up on your own volition, but you're going to die where you stand. The jaws clamping down, lowercase L, and handing one to Law.